Hey Kim, how's it going? This is Courtney, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through 3 things that will help more pet owners actually finding your business when they're searching online. All right, so look, I actually get it. You're running your business and you don't have the time to figure out all the internet stuff. And honestly, a lot of business owners just don't know who's an expert when it comes to this kind of thing. So here's what I'm actually going to do. I'm just going to show you 3 real things you can actually use, which are content citations and backlinks. No word jargon, no pressure, and if you like what you see and want to chat after, cool, just shoot me a message. All right, so let's jump right in. So the first thing I'd like to talk about is your website content. And about that is that you want to make sure you have enough words on it. And I know that sounds simple, but hear me out. When people search for what you do, Google has to figure out which business to show them. And one way it does that is by reading what's on your homepage. If there's only a couple of sentences, Google's gonna be like, I'm not really sure what this business does. Right now, your site is sitting at 993 words, which is not bad compared to what I've seen in the past. So it's not terrible. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take a look at your top competitor in the area, Chesapeake. And these guys are sitting at 447 words. And now you're probably wondering, I have more words than them, so how come they're higher than me? I'll actually get into that very shortly. So in this content, you also want to be mindful of the keywords that are on your website and how they are placed, okay? And what I mean by that is, if you're not familiar, a keyword is a word or phrase that people search up each month to help resolve their issues and concerns. And you guys can miss out on a lot of pet owners by not having these keywords and by also not having them properly placed on your website, okay? Right? And just to give you an idea, so everything that you see highlighted, including like any images, this is what Google looks at when they scan through your website. So you want to make sure any images, any logos that you have on there also have the correct keywords. This one does not. So you just want to make sure like whoever did your website also have the correct keyword names embedded onto them. And next we're going to head over to Ahrefs, and I actually use this tool and that lets me take a peek behind the curtain of what Google looks at when it comes to ranking a site and actually show me what people are searching up each month. And I actually came here for a couple of things, one of them being the keywords, and you guys are ranking for 370 keywords at the moment. Not bad. We're just going to take a look at what some of those are. Okay. Right, and what these keywords are, these are exactly the phrases your pet owners are searching up in the search bar each month, all right? And let's see. Okay, emergency vet. This was a really good one. This one's really good. And some of these, so this one, like for example, Centerville Animal Hospital, something about keywords is that you want to be mindful of not relying too much on your business name for your keywords, because not everyone knows your business name, right? So you want to be able to have keywords that are geared towards people, pet owners that don't know your business name. So you want to have keywords that are geared towards them. Like this one is a perfect example of one. And what we're actually going to do next is we're going to take a look at your competitor. And these guys they're ranking for 457 keywords. Let's see what some of theirs are. Chesapeake. Okay, theirs is very good too. These are really good. And just to like give you an idea, because you guys are both, you both have both of the same keywords. So let me show you how this works. So emergency vet, Chesapeake VA. So a volume of 350 searches each month, and out of those 350, 51 of these searches are getting to their website, okay? And for you guys are getting 11 of those on there. So doing like the proper research to figure out, we'd be able to figure out why exactly that is the case and help you be able to dominate them in this area. So what I want to do now is I'm going to take a keyword and I am going to place it into Google, and then we'll just go over this page. And before I actually continue on, I'd like to go over the ads over here. So ads can work pretty well, but they can also be a money pit if your foundation, which is your website, isn't dialed in. So you want to make sure that's in place first before you throw money at your Google Ads. And also another thing to keep mind of is that people have ad blockers. So some people won't even be able to see these. So it's also another thing to not solely rely on ads as well. Okay, and going into this next section, this is this is going to get into the second thing, and that is getting listed in more places. And what do I mean by that, right? And this right here is what we call the map pack. This is basically where your business name, address, and phone number are listed. This is how Google verifies and gives relevance to your local business. And how you actually show up on maps is pretty simple. So you want to have your name, address, and phone number distributed across hundreds of directories. So BBB, Yellow Star, Facebook, and so many more. And the goal is you want to have more than your competitor because it will allow you to have more trust in them from Google, right? And this will push you above your competitor in the map pack. And how to go about getting these is pretty simple. There are tools that show us what directories your competition is listed on, and we go down their list and match those directories with yours. But we don't just want to match them, right? We want to dominate them. So whatever your competitor has, we want to get what they got and add 50 to 100 more. And these are known as your citations, all right? So there you go. And the ultimate goal is that you want to be in the top 3 results because this is where you click. The higher you are, the more clicks you get, okay? And now we're just going to go into the last section I'd like to discuss, and that is getting other sites to link to you guys. And how you actually do that is actually by gaining authority. And how you get authority is by having backlinks. And a backlink is when other websites link to you guys, right? So think of it like this. If you get a local blog talking about dog care and best ways to take care of your dog, you want to have links like that being directed to you guys, right? And the thing is that not all links are created equal. So you want to make sure that you get the links that are relevant to your business, because you don't want links like, say, for instance, Pizza Hut, right? Linking to you guys because you guys don't sell pizza. And heading back over here to Ahrefs, this is an excellent tool to look at for seeing backlinks. And you guys are sitting at 191 at the moment. And then taking a look at your top competitor, these guys are sitting at 310. And now you might be wondering, how the heck do I go about, doing this, right? Because what do I do? And here's actually the cool part. With tools like Ahrefs, I can actually see exactly which, links are going to your business. And then I can go reach out to those same sites and get those links for your business as well. It's not all of these things that I'm telling you, by the way, these are all things that you guys can do as well yourself. So in closing, I'm just going to go over a few things that we discussed. So you want to get enough content. You want to get at least 1,500 words on your homepage. This makes it easy for Google and people to understand your business. It gives Google enough information to get to know you guys. And citations, you want to get your business name, address, and phone number listed on 200 to 300 sites. This will beat out your competition by a long shot. And backlinks, you want to get other relevant sites linking to you guys so that Google sees you as the go-to in your area. Do these 3 things and you're going to be way ahead of most of your competition. Now, what you can do with this information I provided today is you can take this information and you could go run it with yourself. That's pretty cool with me. But if you want to skip the learning curve and want to just have someone who's done it a bunch of times or just want to know a game plan, then just give me a call or shoot me a text at 218-517-5513. Either way, I hope this really helped you. Have a great day. Bye.